15 years ago tomorrow, on his last day in office, then President Bill Clinton pardoned a billionaire international fugitive by the name of Marc Rich. Remember this?
I take full responsibility for it. It was my decision. Nobody else made the decision, but I handled it in what I thought was the most appropriate way, given all the interests that were in play here. And I think if you look at it, it makes sense.
But does it? Years later, reports revealed that the pardon is still paying off for the Clintons in a big monetary way. So whose best interest did he really have in mind? President of the Government Accountability Institute, Peter Schweizer, writes about the aftermath of the pardon in his book, Clinton Cash, a big bestseller. He joins us right now from Tallahassee with the very latest. Good morning to you, Peter.
Good morning, Steve.
Let's start at the beginning. Some people might not remember who Marc Rich was. He was a bad guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I mean, basically, Marc Rich filled a void in the world that if you were a international regime, a pariah, like the regime in South Africa, or like Ayatollah Khomeini, who was at the time holding American hostages, Marc Rich was the guy that could buy or sell oil for you. And he did it with all the rogue states, North Korea, Iran, apartheid South Africa. So he was a bad guy that did deals with very, very bad, nefarious people, and he became very, very rich doing so.
Sure. Okay. So, and then famously, Diane Rich, his wife at that point, donated, I think, $450,000 to the not yet built Clinton Library. Next thing you know, he gets pardoned. Fast forward to today, where as we look back, the donations from Marc Rich's associates and lawyers and different people in his life continue to this day to go into the Clinton coffers, don't they?
Yeah, that's really what's surprising. I mean, the Marc Rich story that most people know, if they remember it, is that Denise Rich, his ex-wife, made these payments, and then the pardon took place.
Right.
And people kind of assumed, okay, he got paid before the fact. Bill Clinton did. The fact of the matter is those payments have continued. So literally tens of millions of dollars from Marc Rich's business partners, from his lawyers, from his media advisors, from his friends, continue to flow into the Clintons, either to the Clinton Foundation or in terms of speeches sponsored for Bill Clinton. It's quite an extraordinary story, and when you think about it, basically Bill Clinton said that the Marc Rich pardon was a big political mistake, but it certainly was not a financial one.
Well, what's interesting is, in your book you detail, and there was a Nigerian businessman accused of or convicted of money laundering. He's donated $1 billion to the Clinton Global Initiative. Yeah. There he is at the top of the list. Actually, that's more than $1 billion. To the Clinton Global Initiative. These are connections and donations we know about, but a lot of them probably haven't been disclosed, right?
Yeah, no, that's a great point, Steve. As I pointed out in Clinton Cash, there were hidden donations. The Clintons had agreed to President-elect Obama, to the Senate Foreign Relations Committee and the American people. They were going to disclose all contributions. As I showed in Clinton Cash, there were hidden donations. And the Clintons and their team have admitted the fact that they did not disclose all the donations. There's more than 1,000. Most of them are from this natural resources industry of mining and commodities. So I think it's very, very clear that some of the donations they are hiding probably have Marc Rich connections as well. We just don't know about it because they haven't honored their commitment. Absolutely.
Of course, I'm sure if she is the candidate on the Democrat side, some Republicans will call on Hillary Clinton to return the cash. What are the chances of that happening?
Well, I think probably a lot of it has already been spent, and there's probably a lot of it that's going to continue to come. So I think it's probably doubtful.
Okay, probably right. Peter Schweizer, the author of Clinton Cash. Peter, thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.